Today's topic, Barefoot Talks, giving back. What's going on? Lids is in the house. Lids, what are you doing today? Sage is also in the house. It's a growing house right now. Today's topic is giving back. And a couple days ago, I had a yoga at 7:30. 1111 Garage with Keita. Want to join? Maybe, because Jen went to go get some jackfruit, and I'm on my way to go get some oranges to make some orange juice. Free 99. Oh, that's funny. 7:30. We might actually bike over there. Just let me know. Give me the location. Send me the location. Send me the location. And we might actually join. Because I've been working out a lot more. So I wouldn't mind yoga towards the end of the day. I wouldn't mind it. Would not mind it. But going back to the topic, aloha tree vibrations. Going back to the topic now. Giving back. Anytime you're in a food drive or whatever it is, you may perceive the food as quote unquote not healthy or whatever it is, but many of the quote unquote unfortunate, they don't have the luxury of having an option in terms of picking. I taught two homeless people breathwork before, and that helps with hunger and stuff of that nature. So only so much one can do, and that goes to show how fortunate many of us are. If you do have that luxury in terms of knowledge as well, that goes a long way, and you really have to be in gratitude 24/7. I don't understand, how could you not? Because I've actually been on the other side as well, when I lost everything to a business partner in California, and that's literally when it all started for me. I had to give up the supercar, give up all the ignorance that I invoked at that point in time of my life. And I think it's really important we show gratitude as much as possible, because when you do, whatever source energy is creating that void into getting you there, you're literally giving gratitude to that source. And like I always say, it's impossible to beat your source energy. It's just impossible. Does anyone want to go live? Anyone and everyone is welcome to go live. By the way, yes, I'm in Wynwood. This is literally my backyard. Art is literally my backyard. And many people who are ungrateful, in terms of they don't feel like they don't have abundance. You live on earth. Earth is your home. Beyond the house, it is literally your home. You can go anywhere you want. So that should give you perspective of how big your home is. And when you're in that realm of reality in terms of thinking that Earth is your home, then even more abundance can fluster in and flourish in your view. Because if you're seeing Earth as your home, Earth will see you as part of it, and its energy will easily support you. No ifs, buts, or maybe. Like attracts like. Anyone want to go live or have questions? I just love the palm trees here. I just love it. Yeah, but going back to giving back, if just like the other day, so there was a quinceañera. Yes, I'm barefoot on concrete. Yeah, there was a quinceañera, and some of our neighbors, they came up to us and be like, here's some food. And we're like, no, that's okay. Like, we didn't want to even tell them we were vegan or anything. Like, even stir a conversation. I'm being on liquids. I didn't want to stir that conversation. I just wanted to be chilled out and be left alone. But, a gift is a gift. At the end of the day, a gift is a gift. It's a gifting energy. And that's the way you should start seeing when things are handed to you, even though it may not be healthy, sure. Well, you know what we did with that food? The next day, we put it in a package and we gave it to a homeless person. At least we get to give. And even though the food wasn't healthy, at least, just putting intention inside the food and just giving it to that person, it's just part of the service that we all are family beyond blood. And that was one of the biggest awakenings I had during the whole California thing, that family isn't always blood. And the mere fact that if we do have past lives, we come from many different types of families, if you really look at it. We come from so many different backgrounds, so many different religions. At this point, can't we just say the whole human race is a family? The whole human race is a family. And the breath, when you look at the breath, it's something that is living proof that we all are part of that. Every single one of us. Any questions, guys? Or does anyone want to come live? You know, when you start breathing correctly, you know, heat won't feel as hot as you think it is. You know, the heat is also the same thing as the cold weather. It really is. Ever step on glass or something? Yeah, to be honest, yes, I have. But, you know, you just have to be aware. I only stepped on glass once, but it hasn't stuck in my foot or anything. And also the mere fact that I do a lot of breath work, I heal a lot faster than the average human being. So, you know, it's funny because, you know, Jen, my partner, she really literally reminded me of this. You know, she had the LED lights on, and I had the red light on, and she says, turn off the red light. I'm like, yeah, but the red light helps with like EMF radiation, and the LEDs are not really healthy for you like that. And she says, oh, well, you know what? You do so much breath work already. It doesn't even matter. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you kind of have a point there. And let's be real here. There's not glass everywhere. Everywhere you go, there's not glass. Glass isn't everywhere. Well, you have people all over the world just breaking glass onto the streets. Come on. And most places, I'm saying most, you know, they have the city that will pay to clean up places and stuff like that. So glass isn't everywhere. And shoot, I was even talking with a homeless at one point too, telling like the power of grounding, and super beneficial it is. You know, if even more people knew about that, and the many benefits it has, I think we'd see less stress in the world just based off of that. Peace, 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 peace. But yeah, it could, you know, I know we may see it like a bottle of water is something not healthy or whatever it is. If you're giving back to someone, you know, as a gift, just in that gifting realm, it's also out of love because it's a gift. You know, life itself is a gift. Life itself is a gift. The breath is a gift. Homeless equals home free. I agree and I disagree at the same time. But the heart is where the home is, or you can even say the whole world is your home. Why not? Even when I move to different places, I say to myself, this is base. And when you start thinking like that, you'd be surprised how you attract just the power to just travel anywhere you want, wherever. There's a client of mine who, you know, we worked on that type of manifestation, and just by moving, you're moving, right? So you're not lying to yourself. So in your subconscious mind, when you're doing that, it will connect to the manifestations you want to bring fruit into the world. Law of attraction, like attracts like. There can be no other way around it. That is natural law. You know, we may look at the tree as something so simple, right? But if we were to look at the light spectrum of things, and how a tree came to be, you would see that it has so much intention and meditation towards the color that it is producing. No doubts in the tree whatsoever. If you were to look at everything as a light spectrum, when it comes to trees, and let's say the tree could talk to us right now, it would literally say brown, 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 or green, 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 or something of that nature. The point is, the more doubt you have, the less fruition manifestations are, because you're creating more stress. Just like the double split experiment, when you look at that. Alright guys, I'm on my way to make some orange juice. Peace out. Thank you all for sharing the breath. Until next.
It's been 6 weeks with Alchemy Breathwork, and it's been super beneficial. I highly recommend him. Devon has kind of catered every session to like how I was feeling at that time, which is really nice because some people, they only teach you one kind of breath work because it's like their kind of breath work, but it doesn't really kind of suit you. But Devon has been very, very great about listening to me and seeing how best he can serve, which I did notice and I'm so grateful for. Also, he's taught me how to center when I meditate, because I meditate quite a bit. Sometimes I can kind of get stuck up here. So he's taught me ways to kind of get back in here, in this body, and be more present with my people, because that's what it's about. It's being human, and I feel like the alchemy breathwork has helped me be a little bit better at being a better human, being more present, being more calm. So now I'm like the chillest person you've ever met, probably. But yeah, reach out to him if you are interested in breathwork or any of those things if they resonate with you. He's awesome. All right.